Hey Naturalistas, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a review on Aunt Jackie's products. I have two gels here with me. I have the Curl Boss and I have the Don't Shrink. So these are really good, but I'm gonna do a thorough review of these two products. So first of all, the Aunt Jackie's line is a huge line. In terms of brand reputation, I would give them 4 out of 5. I was actually recommended Aunt Jackie's by one of my friends who was natural, and the first time I tried it, I was blown away. Like, it was just amazing, the definition, everything. So I really gravitated towards it. I really love it, but I have seen online reviews from other people saying that sometimes it dries out your hair or it doesn't give you the look that you're looking for. So it does not agree with all hair textures, and that's normal for any product line. In terms of the packaging, it's actually really nice. I like it. It's a nice big tub, and they actually color code their products. So like this one is brown, and then this one is orange, and then the Curl La La. Guess surprise, the Curl La La is purple, and I just really love how it's color coordinated. So that would be like a 5 out of 5 for me in terms of packaging. Okay, so let's do a smell test. I love the smell of Aunt Jackie's Curl Boss. It is like amazing. It smells like how people think the Caribbean smells like all the time. It smells like real authentic coconuts. It's amazing. I love this. So definitely 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for Curl Boss. Don't Shrink. I would say a 3 out of 5. It's not as nice as the Curl Boss, but at the same time, it's not a bad smelling product. It just really smells like a usual normal hair product. So I would give this a 3 out of 5 in terms of smell. In terms of size, like, are you guys seeing how big this is? So this is actually 15 ounces, which is amazing. Amazing. So 5 out of 5 for the size. So moving on from size, in terms of price point, these two products are actually the same price. It's 55 TT at Pennywise. The price point is great. Again, 5 out of 5. And one thing that I've noticed is that it's actually more expensive to buy this in the States. Like, I don't understand why, because it's manufactured in the States. But when I was in California a couple of years ago, I got a small jar of Aunt Jackie's. It might have been like 4 ounces. And I paid $8 US for that. And that's already the same price as 4 times the size of what it was, you know? So in terms of price, we have it really good in Trinidad, y'all. Like, do not sleep on this. In terms of how long the product lasts, one of these jars, give or take, will last me 4 to 6 weeks. As you can see, this is the dregs of it because I literally use this for work to keep my hair together, but we get to that a little bit later. In terms of how long it lasts, 4 to 6 weeks. For me, 5 out of 5. So in terms of hold and definition, I would say that this one, the Don't Shrink, it holds very well. And that's just me doing a wash day and then putting this in my hair immediately after and setting it with oil and then going to work during the weekend. It's, you know, holding well. One thing I will say about this though is that even though it holds your hair, this particular one, it makes your hair feel hard. It's like a normal gel. Like, it makes your hair feel hard. So that's the only thing with this one. But with the Curl Boss, what I found is that it has less hold, even though it's a gel. But it still gives you good definition. So when you now wash your hair and you put this in, it's going to look amazing. But for during the week, you're going to need to touch up with this because it doesn't hold for more than 3 days, honestly. Now, just because this doesn't hold for as long as usual gels doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing, because this one doesn't have your hair feeling hard afterwards. Like, I have this in my hair right now and it feels really soft. Like, you can even see, like, you can see my hair is like, you know, not hard and crispy. So, hold for this is probably like 2. Hold for this is probably like about 4 out of 5. Interestingly enough, the one that doesn't have your hair feeling hard is the one that is lighter. So this is actually a really light gel. That's probably why it doesn't hold as well as the Don't Shrink. Now, Don't Shrink, it's a little bit heavier than the Curl Boss, but not by much. So in terms of heaviness, this might be like a 1, and this is a 2. It's really not that heavy on your hair when compared to other mainstream gels. In terms of upkeep during the week with the Curl Boss, because it doesn't hold, I would say that when you're doing touch-ups, you can go ahead and touch up with this gel because it doesn't really build up too much on your hair. Maybe after like a week or 2, you would notice some little crumbs or flakes, which is normal with gel. So I would recommend touching up with this gel if you use it during the week. But if you started using Don't Shrink, in terms of touching up, I would recommend using oil. Now, I say oil because when you put too much gel on your hair, it's going to make it feel very heavy and your hair is going to be very stiff. So to avoid all of that, put a little oil in your fingers and just pass it through your hair. Voila! My final thoughts on these products. Honestly, I would recommend them both. No, honestly, because Curl Boss smells amazing, and personally for me, it's able to give me enough hold for the day without making my hair feel stiff. So if it is that, you know, I want to go to work and I use this every day, as you can already see, my hair not glued down to my scalp. But when I first put this in, your girl was looking slick, okay? And for my naturalistas that are looking for something a little bit more permanent and you're okay with your hair being crunchy, I mean, there's always a time and place for everything. I would I would say Don't Shrink. Honestly, like, if you really do have no time at all to do your hair, this is the go-to product for the week. For the week, I'm telling you, this is it. So I'm so glad that you guys tuned in for this. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I have some really good content planned for you guys. So stay tuned. Later.